Population 1 is the definitive battle royale for VR. It supports gameplay on every major platform, including the Oculus Quest, and it sets a new standard for VR games. I've been able to play the game for over a month now, so I'm going to give you my thoughts about it. Also, stick around for the entire video if you want to hear various tips and strategies that you can use to help you on your way to be the last person standing in Population 1. If you don't know, Population 1 is a battle royale for VR that puts 18 players against each other in a 1 kilometer square map. It has been in a closed beta test until recently and will release finally on October 22nd for all major platforms, including the Oculus Quest, and it supports crossplay between all of these platforms. The game has a cartoony look that's very common in VR games, much like what you'd see in a game like Fornite. The map is pretty big and filled with a variety of buildings and areas to climb and explore. The avatar choices are pretty limited right now, but they do plan on implementing a store where you can unlock and buy new character and gun skins. Personally, I don't think the name of the game makes any sense because you're always in a team of 3 people, which means that at the end of the match, there's almost always a final population of 3, not 1. This is a small detail that has nothing to do with the actual game, which is a ton of fun to play. In this game, you have to run around the map searching for supplies to use in combat, just like any other battle royale. You have 5 different types of guns with 5 corresponding types of ammo: pistols, SMGs, assault rifles, shotguns, and snipers. Assault rifles are great guns for long distance combat. I really like the CX-4 that shoots a steady stream of bullets, or the MK18 that shoots quick bursts of shots, allowing you to hit your opponent several times in one quick shot. SMGs and shotguns do a ton of damage, but they are best to be used at close distances. The only pistol worth your time is the revolver, which deals as much damage as a shotgun, but can hit people from much farther away. As for snipers, you have to cock the gun between every shot, and there is significant delay between when you shoot and when it actually hits the target. This is hard to get used to at first, but once you get good at it, climbing up a tall building and sniping can give you a significant advantage. Each weapon also has different levels of strength indicated by their color and the number of stars they have. Standard weapons are gray and are the weakest, followed by blue, purple, and then gold at the strongest level. The aiming system on each gun varies slightly, but pretty much all guns have 2 ways of aiming: the gun sights, which hit more accurately, or the crosshairs, which are much less accurate. These crosshairs show up no matter how you're holding the gun, which has resulted in a new species of gamers that I like to call monkey gamers. In an attempt to stay behind cover, monkey gamers hold guns over their heads and shoot exactly how I'd imagine monkeys would if we ever had a world war between our species and theirs. One of the best things about this game is feeling like an absolute beast flying through the map on gliders. And one of the worst things about this game is looking absolutely ridiculous as you make T-poses and randomly smash the stuff around you. In Population 1, you can climb anything, and honestly one of the funnest things to do is, while waiting for a match to begin, is to race up to the top of the tower in the middle and just jump off. Climbing in this game is so fun and intuitive that my brain gets confused when I go back to other games like Onward that lack any locomotion options whatsoever. Not that Population 1 is the holy grail in locomotion, because while you can climb and glide, you can't even jump in this game. This is a small annoyance that doesn't really affect the gameplay all that much, but it would be really cool to have. In Population 1, you have to keep moving as this game employs a red wall that will damage you until you get to a safe zone marked by white lines. This is just like many other battle royales that use a similar concept to push players together to end the match quicker. As a quick tip, the best way to avoid the red wall is by climbing and gliding, as gliding moves you much faster than just walking does. One disadvantage of gliding, however, is that you can't use both hands to shoot your gun, or you'll start falling and risk taking fall damage. This makes you pretty vulnerable to other players if they see you gliding. If you have a lot of grenades, however, you can drop them like bombs on other players and essentially decimate your enemies before they even have a chance to respond. This strategy has allowed my squad to win several matches. This game, like most other games, have a weird sense of how medicine works. To heal in this game, you either have to peel and eat a banana or drink a soda. You can also protect yourself by picking up batteries that charge your shield. The best part about your health, however, is how you revive a teammate. If you're downed by an enemy, you can still crawl, climb, and glide, albeit a bit slower. To revive you, your team has to charge and touch you with defibrillators, which I think is a really cool idea. If both your teammates are down, by the way, you can revive them both with just one charge. The only problem with this system is that charging the defibrillators map can be really annoying and slow at first, resulting in a big climax when you finally do finish charging them. Charging them also makes a lot of noise, making it hard to revive your teammates when hiding from enemies nearby. If I could change one thing about this game, I would make reviving quicker and quieter. Overall, I thoroughly enjoyed this game and played it for hours when I first had the chance. While I've never been a big fan of games like Fortnite, I've always enjoyed the idea of battle royales. I just never really found one I enjoyed until now. In virtual reality, the battle royale takes on an entirely new dynamic as you can physically crouch in real life to hide behind objects and take cover. This makes the battle much more intense and realistic, and if you have any experience with VR shooters, you probably know what I'm talking about. I highly recommend this game to just about anybody, and if you like shooting and want a great multiplayer game, you will absolutely love this game, even if you aren't a big fan of battle royales. To end this video and make sure that we get up to 10 minutes for the YouTube algorithm, I'm going to show you guys a bit of gameplay footage that I took earlier this week. In this match, we were really lucky as we landed in a really good spot. We found tons of weapons really quick, and we were in a great position to take out people as they had to come towards us, and we didn't really have to go anywhere.
Okay, cool.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Yeah, I'm up here poking my head out on the roof of this thing, looking for. Yeah. Oh, okay. You can kind of see where it's coming from. Do you?
Battle zone shrinking in. 30 seconds.
And that sounds like it's getting.
Battle zone shrinking in. 30 seconds. Battle zone is now shrinking.
On the right.
Battle zone shrinking in. 30 seconds.
Hey, cool. Very nice. Thank you.
Battle zone is now
You're
shrinking.
welcome.
Battle zone shrinking in 30 seconds.
Great. Nice job, guys. All right.
Let me know what you think about the game as a whole. Let me know if you're excited to get it, and definitely subscribe if you want to see more game reviews and tutorials like this one. That's it. I'm out.